Hey everyone, and welcome back, or if you're new here, my name is Josh, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Chase Ink Business Premier credit card. So I'll be going over the main features of this card, its pros as well as its drawbacks. So hopefully by the end of this video you'll have a much better idea of whether or not this card is a good fit for you. But before we go ahead and dive into the main features of this card, if you wouldn't mind helping me out real quickly by just giving this video a like, that just helps out with the good old YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. Also, if you would like to receive $60 or more in free stocks, in a pinned comment below, I will be leaving a link to Webull. All you got to do is once you click on that link is open up a free account. Once you do so, they are going to send you 20 stocks for free as long as you deposit at least 1 penny on the platform. Each stock is going to be worth at least $3 or more, so you are going to be receiving at least $60 in free stocks. Okay, so diving right into the main features of the Chase Ink Business Premier credit card. First off, we're going to be talking about how you can earn cash back with this credit card. So you will be earning 5% cash back on travel purchases as long as they are made through the Chase Ultimate Rewards platform. Then you'll be earning 5% cash back on Lyft rides through March of 2025. You'll be earning 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more in a single transaction. And then on all other transactions, you will be earning 2% cash back across the board. Now, as far as the spend bonus goes, for the first year loan, you are going to have the spend bonus. So the spend bonus is going to be receiving $1,000 as long as you're able to spend at least $10,000 within the first 3 months of having this credit card. So if your business has a lot of spend, or if yourself on a personal basis has a lot of spend on a month-to-month basis, this may not be all that difficult for you to achieve. Now, as far as redeeming your cashback goes, you will have a few different ways to doing so. So starting out, you can redeem it for cash back. So you can either receive a statement credit to lower your overall balance, or you can ask for them to directly deposit whatever cash back you have right into your checking or savings account. You can also redeem your cash back for travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards platform. You can redeem it through the Apple Ultimate Rewards store. And finally, you can also redeem them for gift cards as well. Now with this card, you're also going to be receiving some travel and purchase coverage as well. So just for an example, you will be receiving auto rental collision damage waiver. So as long as you decline the rental company's collision insurance and charge the entire rental cost to your card, you will have this benefit. Also, the coverage is going to be primary when renting for business purposes and provides reimbursement up to the actual cash value of the vehicle for theft and collision damage for most cards in the United States and abroad. You're also going to be receiving trip cancellation / trip interruption insurance as well, which is going to be up to $5,000 per trip for prepaid non-refundable travel when canceled due to sickness, severe weather, or other covered reasons. You're also going to be receiving purchase protection, which is going to cover your new purchases for 120 days against damage or theft, up to $10,000 per claim and $50,000 per account. Then you're also going to be receiving extended warranty protection. So this is going to extend the time period of the U.S. manufacturer's warranty by an additional year on eligible warranties of 3 years or less. You're also going to be receiving cell phone protection. So you're going to get up to $1,000 per claim in cell phone protection against cover theft or damage for you and your employees listed on your monthly cell phone bill when you pay for it with this card. Now you are going to have a maximum of 3 claims in a 12-month period with a $100 deductible per claim. Now, as far as some other features with this card go, you can also, if you have employees with this card, you can give out as many cards as you want to your employee. Each employee obviously can only have 1 card, but if you have 10 employees, you can give each employee their own card, and you can also set their spend limits as well. So perhaps if you only want to set a spend limit for 1 employee of $200, you can set it for $200 for 1 person. However, if another employee is going to spend a little bit more on a monthly basis, you might set their spending limits to say like $2,000. And then of course, over time, you can always increase these limits, or you could perhaps decrease these limits depending on your situation. So those are the main features of this card. At this point in time, we are going to move into the APR and fees because this is also super important as well. So starting out, your purchase APR is going to be anywhere between 19.49 to 27.49%. depending on your credit worthiness. As far as the fees go, for cash advances on this channel, I always recommend to stay far away from cash advances. Just my personal reason, this should not be considered financial advice. But if you do decide to take out a cash advance, just know that your fee on those is going to be either $15 or 5% of the amount of each cash advance, whichever happens to be greater. Now, as far as foreign transactions go, with this credit card, it's definitely one that you can take abroad with you and use because there are no foreign transaction fees. This is definitely a big benefit because with some of the other cards out there on the market, they do have a foreign transaction fee of anywhere between like 3 to 5%. Now, as far as late payments go, with this credit card, there is going to be a late payment of $40 or 2% of whatever your balance is. This could definitely be a tricky one because, for example, if you have like a $20,000 balance and you have a late payment, the fee in that case would be $400, which is definitely a huge number for just a late payment. Now, if you happen to pay late for maybe the first time or two, it's possible that you could call into Chase and ask for it to be waived for a one-time convenience, and they might do so. But of course, there are no guarantees, so you might want to set up like an auto pay or set something up on your calendar just to ensure that you're paying your card off in a timely manner. Now, with this card, you're also going to have an annual fee. So the annual fee with this credit card is going to be $195. It is possible that it could be waived maybe for the first year or two. You could always try to call in and ask if it can be waived. But just like the late fee, there is no guarantee they are going to waive that fee. So now that we went over the main features of this card as well as the APR and fees, I'm now going to go ahead and dive into what I would consider to be the biggest pros and drawbacks of this credit card. So we're going to start out with the good things. The first good thing, of course, is the fact of all the cash back that you can earn with this credit card. So just for an example, once again, you're going to be earning 5% cash back on travel. As long as you book the travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards platform, you're also going to be earning 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more. So if you have a lot of larger transactions, you're going to be earning even more cash back with those. And then on all other transactions across the board, there are no caps. You are going to be earning 2% cash back. So you can definitely earn a lot of cash back with this credit card. Plus, you can also earn the $1,000 in a spend bonus. As long as you're able to spend at least $10,000 within the first 3 months of having this credit card, that's also a pretty good benefit as well. But as far as the drawbacks go, in my opinion, there's really only one drawback, and that's the fact that yes, there is that annual fee. The annual fee is a little bit higher at $195. I wish there was like some type of spend that you can make in 1 year where that could be waived. Like for example, let's say if you spend $50,000 in 1 year, they would waive the $195 annual fee. That would be something great and something I would recommend for Chase to do. But in this case, the $195 annual fee is not waivable unless of course you call in and ask them personally, in which case they might waive it. But again, there are no guarantees. So just to sum this card up here, all in all, I would say it is a pretty good credit card to have. You're going to have to once again pay the $195 annual fee. But again, if you make a lot of larger transactions with this card, the fact that you are going to be earning 2.5% cash back on those transactions of over $5,000, it might make it worth it. So if you're going to spend a lot with this credit card and perhaps you're going to spend a lot on travel, you're going to be earning the 5% cash back as long as you book through the Chase Ultimate Rewards platform. It definitely could be a pretty good card to have, even though you are going to be paying the $195 annual fee. Now, if you are interested in this credit card, in a pinned comment below, I'm going to leave a link where you can sign up for it. I may actually earn a small commission if you sign up through my link, so I would definitely appreciate it if you would. But again, at the end of the day, this is definitely going to be your own decision, so make sure to read through the fine print and make sure this is the correct card for you. But that's all we have for today's review. I certainly hope that you enjoyed and found value out of it. If you did, again, I would greatly appreciate if you could give this video a like. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video.